All right, guys, we're live. We're live with Kenneth. What was your last name? Your last name again? Kenneth.
Mims, man.
Mims.
Mims. Mims.
Mims. All right, Mims. So let's talk about you. How'd you get into boxing?
Well, I got into boxing a couple years ago, man. Like, I was a kid. Like, I had anger problems and shit, so I used to get into fights a lot. And my sister one day, she just grabbed me and she brought me to this local gym up in Newburgh, because I'm from Newburgh, New York. I mean, so she brought me to the gym, and the first day I was there, I seen somebody get punched in the face, and I seen their nose get like broken.
Oh snap!
And I was like, oh, I think this is something I can get into.
Damn.
Especially to help with my anger and stuff like that. So I got into it, and I liked it. You know what I mean? The first time I sparred, you know what I mean, I got my ass whooped, and I came back the very next day feeling good, like feeling like I learned something. So I didn't feel like, you know what I mean, I didn't feel like I ever would have turned away from the sport.
Right. What gym was that?
I actually trained. The first gym I trained at was the Newburgh Boxing Club, but then that club got shut down, and then I started training at the Hook Elite Boxing Club, and it's trained by Leonard Lee.
Is he a pro or he's well known?
Oh no, he's well known among the amateurs, but as far as pro league, not really. He don't have any pros. He has a lot of amateurs right now.
Oh, okay. Are they what age did you start boxing?
I started boxing when I was about 13. I'm 23 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a lot of on and off years.
So what you were?
I had a lot of.
You were about a freshman when you started, or before freshman year in high school?
Yeah, just about that.
About that, and like how was that? How did you cope with like boxing in school? How did that work out?
Oh, because honestly, it really did work out, because the boxing gym was somewhat right down the street from my high school. So I would leave from high school and go straight to the gym. And I would train there. I'd get my sparring in there, and then I would walk from the gym to my house, or sometimes get a ride from my coach. You know what I mean? From the gym to my house, because my coach, he's somewhat over the years. Yeah. Because I built a bond with him over the years. He's somewhat like a father figure, an uncle to me. You know what I mean? He inspired me a lot. He showed me a lot outside of boxing, like as far as being a man and certain things like that. 100%.
What's your coach's name?
Leonard Lee.
Shout out to Leonard Lee if he's watching this. Coaches, they change lives for sure. I was gonna ask you. I saw.
It definitely changed mine.
100%. I saw you spar. What's his name? Rocky Marzon.
Yeah, man.
He's from Vegas, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. He trains out at the Mayweather gym. I'm actually not too sure if he's still training out of Mayweather's gym right now, but I'm sure he's doing his thing right now. I know he's still training. He's looking for a fight. A lot of his fights been getting canceled due to, like, you know, COVID and certain things like that. A lot of fighters been pulling out.
For real.
But I know he's down there doing his thing. Shout out to Rocky. You know.
Is he? Cause I know they were out of the same camp out of what's his name? I don't know if you heard of Crunch Time.
Nah, I haven't.
But he trains with what's his name? He's famous. He's real big. Cobra something. He has like dreads. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's real big. He trains with him, right? Or he? How was?
You said what?
Like I was saying, like he trains with him, right? That was his coach.
Yeah, as far as I was concerned, yeah. I only knew Rocky for a short period of time. I just met him recently.
Okay. How was that work?
It was good, man. We did a good solid 4 rounds. You know, he was getting some. But yeah, it was good solid rounds. But you know, he was really just showing me a lot like of technical work because that was my first time sparring in about 2 or 3 months.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, so you know, he was just showing me a lot of technical work, a lot of different things about like working with my feet and you know how to parry the jab and things like that. He was just teaching, like I was learning as I was sparring with him, man. Like that's what I was saying. Like he was just showing me so many different things, and I can see like he's well known. Like he's like in his head, like his boxing IQ is up there. And I know that Vegas life got him there.
What gym did you guys spar at?
It's a local gym in Scranton, PA. It's Signature Boxing Gym.
Wait, so you guys but you guys sparred in Vegas, right?
Nah,
oh.
We didn't spar in Vegas.
Oh, word. Okay, and what other guys have you sparred that are that gave you like a good experience? Yeah, they give you a good experience that you gained a lot of experience from.
Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. The best work I've got recently was from an amateur. His name was Elijah Williams. He's actually from the Newburgh Boxing Club. Well, Hook Elite Boxing Club.
Oh, I see.
He's trained by Luke Lee too.
And he's a.
I was supposed to have a fight October 3rd. But my opponent had pulled out for whatever reason. I guess he had a shoulder injury or whatever happened, cold feet, whatever. But I had went up to Newburgh and I had trained up there for a little training camp, and I was getting most of my sparring from him, and he was giving me the best work in there. Oh,
that's what's up. And he's an upcoming amateur, you said?
Yeah, he's an upcoming amateur, man. He has I'm not too sure about his record. I can't remember his record right now. But yeah, he's good. You can check his Instagram. His name's I'm not too sure. Hold on, I gotta check real fast. His name's on Instagram is Rundown Eli.
So say it one more time.
It's Rundown Eli.
Alright, so shout out to him. And what was it? How many amateur fights do you have right now?
I'm actually I had just started my amateur career. Due to COVID, like I told you, I have been doing boxing like on and off for a lot of years.
Yeah.
But I started when I was 13. I'm 23 now.
Okay.
So you know, I've been doing it for about 10 years. I've been doing a lot of training. I've sparred with so many different people. You get what I'm saying? I like my boxing IQ is high too, just because of the people that I've sparred over the 10 years that I've been doing this.
I see.
But just recently, like for me, I just started really getting back into the gym and started taking it serious.
So when was you said your first amateur fight was like a month ago? You said
it was about 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah, it was in September. Yes.
How was it?
I had lost. Yeah, but it was a good experience, man. I had lost in the decision.
Yeah.
You know, he was getting the best of me due to conditioning wise. Yeah.
It happens. That's what, like, amateur experience. It don't matter, to be honest, if you lose or you win. Like, go get that amateur experience.
Yeah, man, most definitely.
Like Teofimo,
he taking every fight that I can.
Exactly. Like Teofimo, he had like 150 amateur fights and he had like 20 losses. And look, he beat Vasily Lomachenko.
Yeah, man, and he beat him decisively.
Yeah.
Like, there was no doubt about it. He beat him. And he can claim, and Lomachenko can claim about the injury or whatever, but we're not going to talk about that.
Right. Where do you have him ranked in the pound for pound list, Teofimo?
I have him ranked, honestly. After what Gervonta Davis just did, I have him ranked right under him, man.
You have Davis ahead of Teofimo?
Number one right now.
You got
in
Davis.
That division.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your plans going forward in the next 2 years? Like, do you want to turn pro? Do you want to get more amateur experience?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I want to have as much amateur experience as I can. I plan on going to the nationals in December too.
Okay, that's right. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I plan on going to the nationals in December, getting that experience. You know, get as much national experience. If there's any golden gloves going on, I'll get into that. You know, I just want to get as much amateur experience as I can before I go pro, because I plan on going pro as soon as I turn, because I'm 23 right now. I want to go pro as I'm 25 or 26.
That's smart, bro. That's smart. Like,
you know,
take
within the 3 year span, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's smart. Take your time and go to the nationals, get that experience. That's free experience right there. Like, I know a lot of people try to rush it, but sometimes you take your time.
People try to rush it for the money and things like
right.
that. Nah, that's not necessarily smart.
Like, what age did Lomachenko? He turned pro, what, 25? Or
yeah, he had a late pro career.
He had a late pro career, and he's successful at it. He
had a long amateur career. He had like damn near like 300 fights.
Yeah. He had a lot. Wait.
He was already like a star and shit like that. He was probably already making money. I already know he was making money from amateur. Probably.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, because he had the WSB fights with no headgear.
Yeah, I know that too. Fact.
Those were basically pro fights right there. And do you want? Yeah.
One of those not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Against who?
I'm telling you, man, I'm on boxing every day. I watch it like it's. I study it every single day.
That's what you have to do.
I watch a lot of Canelo.
Canelo.
Canelo's one of my top guys too.
Who was Lomachenko fighting? Do you remember?
I'm not actually sure of the guy's name. I wasn't paying attention to the guy's name, but he beat him decisively too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Who do you want to see Canelo fight next?
Honestly, it's looking kind of crazy for Canelo right now. It's looking like he's gonna fight the Charlo dude. But honestly, I wanted to see him fight Billy Joe Saunders.
Oh, Billy Joe Sanders.
Yeah, because I know that would be a tough fight for him, and I know if he was to beat him, that would shut up a lot of people too. Because for years they've been talking about they would think that Billy Joe would beat him. I don't know if you heard that or not.
I haven't heard that. Well, yeah, a little, not too much, but I have heard. I want to see him fight like Charlo. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, the Charlo brother.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
But is there anything else you want to tell the fans? Like something we missed?
Yeah, man. Just keep an eye out for me, man. You heard my name. Just sooner or later, you're gonna hear my name on ESPN or hopefully HBO. You hear what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You got to speak it into existence. Say it, and it's gonna happen.
Yeah, man. Most definitely. Bless up, man. I appreciate the interview. I appreciate your time, man. Most definitely.
Hell yeah. And before we leave the interview, is there any shout outs you want to give to anyone?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Elite Boxing Gym. Shout out Signature Boxing Gym up in Scranton. Shout out to Leonard Lee. Shout out to Coach Steve. Yeah, that's about it.
Alright, hell yeah. Well, guys, this is Marco P. Flores right here, and we're going to sign out. Make sure you like and subscribe. On to the next. Alright, guys? Alright.